right, guys. Hey, what's up? I am super excited to show you where I'm at right now. So I'm here in Dallas, Texas. Y'all know that's where I'm from. And I'm at this place called Elite Physical Therapy. And I am excited to introduce the two co-founders of Elite Physical Therapy. And guess what? They're local boys. They grew up together, high school in Mesquite. So I just want to come out here and promote their business. They just opened. So I've got Emmanuel here.
How you doing? I'm Dr. E, aka Emmanuel.
Dr. E. And then I got Taylor Gabriel. If you don't know this guy's name, Google him.
Please.
Yeah, you'll see an NFL football player right here. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about y'all's awesome plays. But I think it is important, though, people know that you did play in the NFL. And you've seen just through your injuries of what's out there in the NFL. And you brought that vision, and you've got your degree from, I mean, you're the guy who's pretty much running this, getting people healed up.
Yes,
and so y'all both had this vision and you came together and you brought this incredible place, which I'm excited to show you here real fast. But kind of tell me like what I was just saying about what you experienced through your NFL and y'all brought it here, and then you kind of follow up on that.
From just my experience, the whole point of this clinic is for the community. So
Okay.
It's giving the community a athletic NFL type of treatment and type of care. So it's giving them the hyperbaric chamber, it's giving them the wind back, it's giving them the laser, it's giving them things that was pivotal to me to be successful and be great at what I did, and I'm giving it to the community. And not just giving those things to the community, but I'm also giving my physical therapist to the community as well. He can expand on that.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor pretty much said it all. Everything that he had available when I was working with him when he was playing in the NFL, we thought to ourselves, why just have NFL athletes, professional athletes get access to these things that help them get better faster? Why can't we do the same thing for the general public? And that's what we have here at Elite Alliance Physical Therapy. So
I love that, and I think you'll see, like, you can see just behind me the equipment. I love how this is just proof on the wall from. I really want to share this. All these NFL jerseys, those are jerseys when you exchange the jerseys on the field. So I think that's really cool. So you're coming into like, hey, the best of the best. I mean, he's been with the best. He's seen the best. You got the best doctor here. He's learned from all of them. So let's check out what you guys have. So we come back here. Go ahead.
a little tour. This is, of course, the turf, the functional area right here, where we're trying to get people better. When you come in here, there truly is a difference. This doesn't look like your average physical therapy clinic. So we got the turf here, functional movement, getting return to sport, return your activity. If you like to walk every day, you can't walk because your knee hurts. We're gonna get you back there. And here's the treatment area. Right here is where we do most of the treatments. You'll see some of the technology Taylor was talking about. The wind back to car therapy right here helps people get better faster. We have the laser here. Taylor's actual Super Bowl helmet is right there, and his Super Bowl game worn cleats are right there as well.
So question, Dr. E, so how often are you here? Because I can only imagine kids coming here and knowing that a true NFL football player here, I mean, that's got to be exciting, right? I mean, it's cool. You got to use that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see, like, this is your helmet and your shoes, how often are you here?
I'm here, man. So it's definitely a possibility that for sure the kids from 10 to 60 can run into me, because I like to be interactive with the community and the people. So I mean, I might be here, I might not be here, but I'm always here.
But he's always here. That's awesome. Well, cool. I love that. All right, so I can't wait for this room.
Oh man, so I'll let you explain this
okay, this room is the hyperbaric chamber. The hyperbaric chamber was pivotal to me to be successful, my healing, inflammation, and making sure I was back on the field fast, firmly, and back to feeling like Turbo Taylor. So let's check it out. Check out my crib.
Yeah.
Hyperbaric chamber here, you just kind of like zip it up, put yourself in there. You can be on your phone, you can be on your laptop, you can be kind of doing business, you can do anything in here. It's just strictly oxygen. It's not cryotherapy, it's not any cold or hot type of therapy. It's strictly just oxygen, so it's pretty much safe for, all ages, to be honest.
So one thing you brought up, I think, with, youth football now, I mean, the number one thing that kids are concerned, I'm concerned because I have a son, is concussions. And it sounds like this is like kind of this is an important thing if you have concussions. Is this like what recovers you faster where they can get back in the field?
Yeah, this is, in a lot of NFL facilities, they have at least 2 to 3 of these. So this was pivotal for when people had concussions. when people was inflamed ankle injuries, any type of inflammation in the body. This was pivotal to speeding up their recovery and getting them back on the field safely.
Okay, so all you high school football players or even Pop Warner, you think you got a concussion, this is where you need to be. Is there a certain age limit?
Typically we just go from 5th, 6th grade to about 10 to 12 years old, all the way up to
They don't start playing Pop Warner until 10 years old, or tackle at least. Because I know I've got one. So.
Get the NFC championship.
Oh yeah, the jerseys, boom, and the Super Bowl jersey.
Yep, and that ring right there, baby. Yep.
Love it.
So and the great thing about this, not just from inflammation, it helps with recovery. So if you get really sore after you work out, jump in here. If you're recovering from COVID, there's been new research on leading physicians in the nation that jumping in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber and doing at least 20 dives will help with wound healing. It'll help with recovery after COVID. It'll help with muscle recovery. It stimulates stem cells, optimizes sleep if you have trouble getting into a deep sleep. So many benefits of this chamber. So
sounds like I need to jump in that. Yeah. All right, so where's next? I know there's like a recovery room, right?
Yeah.
I love all the pictures you got.
All these pictures have a meaning. I'm just talking about this one. You'll see it at the front desk. You'll see them all through the clinic. It's about when people have to come back from adversity and become elite again. So just like you having an injury, you're not feeling like yourself. We're going to try to help you become elite again. This is just one picture of Kobe Bryant. We see him. He won 5 championships. But what you don't know is Kobe and Shaq won 3. And when Shaq went to Miami and won his, Kobe didn't even make it to the playoffs. So this is his first championship after Shaq left, to prove to himself and to the world that he's still elite. So he came back and they went back-to-back championships.
I love that.
So
That's
that's
awesome.
that picture.
You brought something up too. When somebody comes in because they're down, like my season's over, or it's hard to recover and come back to the level you were at. So I feel like you guys bring a positive vibe. Like, you know what, we're going to get you through this and be back on the field even 100% better than you were before you came in here. Is that accurate?
Absolutely.
Like, I feel your passion and your love, and I think it's important for people to come, because a lot of these places are so stuffy, and they're just kind of like another number. Hey, are you good? Yeah, move on. I mean, you've got to, I think that passion, emotion, where these people, especially kids, I know because I had an injury. I broke my wrist back when I was in high school, and I thought my world was over, right? I didn't have anybody to look up to get me through that. And I think that's really important.
Absolutely.
So
That's what we're here for.
yeah, awesome.
We'll go to the recovery room now.
Let's go. What do y'all think?
So this is the recovery room here.
I recognize that gown too.
So this is kind of us telling our story. We're on YouTube, Elite Alliance Physical Therapy. Look it up. Just basically showing our story. How we got there. Let's highlight this wall right over here.
That's fine.
This is my first touchdown football. So this is the first touchdown I've ever had in the NFL, and it's actually a picture of me scoring that touchdown. So it's kind of cool.
Those are actual game footballs.
Yeah,
right?
these are actually game
real
footballs.
game football.
This is
So
the
cool.
actual football that I had. Yeah. And also on this one, this is the actual football that we played with in the Super Bowl. So you remember the Brady kind of deflate? So this is one of the footballs. And these are just game balls. So it's just a cool representation of kind of also another stigma of not just me just being elite, but my whole team just being elite and overcoming adversity, like you said. So it's just kind of representation of this whole clinic.
Yeah, I love it. That's so cool.
So here again, we said this is a recovery room. So you can tell we had the open treatment area.
Yep.
We had the functional area, the turf. We have the gym, weight room area, and then this is the area you come to recover. So you have a knee injury or anything like that. We have the game ready ice compression, which is compression and ice. We have the Normatec compression right here. It's a boot, so it helps flush all the toxins and the inflammation out of your legs. So you just recline on these chairs.
Okay.
Throw that on there. Those are massage chairs as well. We have different things like foam rollers here, like this that vibrates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we call everything's a lead in here. So we have these. We have the new Normatec Goes, so you don't have to just lay down. You can put these on here, and you kind of move around, do whatever you got to do as it's providing compression. We have the Hyper Ice heat cold contrast compression. So throw this on the knee. It electronically switches between hot and cold,
Okay.
to help flush all that inflammation out of the knee. We have the
Little gun, right?
Yep. Venom 2 compression gun, all kinds of things in here,
Yeah.
man. Just again,
It's top class.
Yeah, it's
Like,
high
we have
class.
nothing
This
but
is
the
everything
best.
that Taylor had when he was playing in
Yeah.
the NFL. So we're just trying to again offer that to everybody. Why just professional?
But I want to highlight, you said that everything that was in the NFL, but it was like, all right, but it's great and all, but does this stuff really work? And you've done your due diligence this year. All this stuff is the best, it's legit, and this is what we're going to get you faster back on the field.
So I'm not a big technology guy. I'll be honest. But once Taylor and I partnered up, and he said, "Hey, look into this, look into that, look into this. These are things that helped me get better when I had a tibia fracture and I still played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When I had turf toe, when I had AC joint sprains, and I still performed, not just perform, but perform at the highest level.
Right.
So now we're like, okay, let's check out the research. So there's hundreds of research articles done on everything we have in here. So it's not gimmicky or anything like that.
Right.
It's things that actually work and backed by science.
I love that. I think that's key.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to my favorite wall. I love this.
So we talked about the open gym area already, but right here we have the Triple D Dallas logo with our logo
Love that.
in between, and our hashtag, our trademark name right there. There's a difference. As you can see coming into this place, there's not many clinics that look like this. So we're trying to show people that we're gonna help you get back exactly where you need to be, but you don't have to feel like you're kind of drawn back or you have some kind of back setting because of your injury. We're going to put you in an environment that feels like you're still working out in the gym, you're still on the field, but we're still working on rehab
Yeah.
at the same time. So there truly is a difference, and we are truly Dallas's physical therapy clinic.
Well, and I love that this emblem, the Dallas, because you know my passion and love for Dallas, your passion and love. We grew up here. We are all true original Dallas people, right? And you're really representing that to know, like, hey, there's a difference, and this is the #1 elite in Dallas right here. So I love that logo. Awesome job on that. Okay, so how cool was that? The tour of elite physical therapy. And man, thank you, Dr. E. I'm just gonna call you Dr. E. I love that. Thank you, Taylor. Congratulations to both you guys.
Appreciate it.
Hey, real fast. The one thing he said was community, right? Guys, they're out here to help the community. What can we do? Put this out there, let them know. This is top notch. We're talking NFL level, elite level. So let's help them. There's a difference, right? I love that, okay? Just like we say, we want to see you all out there. And guys, I know my videos. Hey, go out there and do this.